Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. And if you are new here, my name is Teresa. I am a registered dietitian and certified personal trainer. My focus is to empower women to become their most strongest and nourished self through educating you guys and letting you learn this knowledge and use it to the best of your ability for your body's needs so that you can thrive in life and get strong, get nourished, and just live your life in the best way that you can. Today we'll be tackling a topic that affects many women out there, and this is the topic of PMS and hormonal health. We'll be discussing how to manage your PMS symptoms and improve your hormonal imbalances that you may have through diet and lifestyle. By the end of the video, you'll have actionable tips to help you feel better throughout your cycle. So let's get started. First, I want to quickly review what PMS and hormonal imbalances are. PMS, or premenstrual syndrome, can include symptoms like bloating, mood swings, fatigue, headaches, and hormonal imbalances such as hypothalamic amenorrhea occur when your hormones are out of sync, let's say that. Often due to chronic stress, poor nutrition, and a lot of times paired with excessive exercise. Both can significantly impact your daily life, but the good news is that there are many ways to manage and improve these conditions through lifestyle changes. For some nutrition tips, first one I would say is increasing that magnesium intake. So magnesium can help reduce cramping, mood swings, and bloating around that time of the month. Increasing your intake of dark leafy greens, a variety of nuts and seeds, whole grains, and dark chocolate actually has a great source of magnesium in it. I love getting 80% or above for dark chocolate, but sometimes if you're a milk chocolate lover, you might need to start at 65% or 70% dark chocolate and kind of move your way up because it does get bitter. The second thing would be to increase your intake of omega-3 fatty acids. Omega-3s have this anti-inflammatory properties to them that can help, again, with cramps and mood regulation. So if you don't have a lot of inflammation going on, your brain has space to breathe, and you just feel more at ease when there's less inflammation that your body's trying to fight. So really increasing those food sources like fatty fish, salmon would be a really great one. You can increase intake of adding flax seeds, chia seeds to yogurt or smoothies, crumble up some walnuts on top of your Greek yogurt bowl, or even just enjoy walnuts in like a trail mix type deal. The other thing is to boost your fiber intake. Fiber helps with digestion, as we all know that. When you're feeling constipated, what do you go to? Okay, increase your fiber. But with your fiber, we don't want to go from like 10 grams of fiber a day to 25 grams of fiber a day, because that will have almost a reverse effect, and it might leave you feeling more in pain when you jump your fiber up that much in such little time. So what I would recommend is see where you're at for grams of fiber. Let's say you're at 15 grams of fiber. Optimal is 25 grams of fiber. What I would do there is say, okay, can you try to reach for 20 grams of fiber each day? Slowly incrementing that up as you go throughout the week, and if you can do that consistently for a couple of weeks, then bump it up another 5 grams of fiber. Foods to add fiber there: fruits, vegetables, whole grains, and legumes. I really like focusing on those fruits and the veggies to get most of the fiber from, and just keeping it from the more minimally processed whole foods to get that fiber intake, as well as a boost of vitamin and minerals from those foods as well. Another thing is to stay hydrated. Drinking plenty of water can really help reduce that bloating and maintain your energy levels. If you've ever noticed that you're dragging throughout the day and you know your nutrition's great, your sleep has been great, sometimes it means that you're dehydrated. And so when we're dehydrated, our body doesn't allow minerals to move in and out of cells as fluently as needed. So we need those minerals to function. So when we're hydrated, that's happening, and then our energy levels are there as well. The best tip here I have is try to aim for at least half your body weight in ounces each day. And if you've ever looked up the urine chart of what should my urine look like to tell if you're hydrated or dehydrated, it's a very useful tool, and it's out there. So you can definitely use it for that reason. If you're like, I don't know how to tell if I'm hydrated or not, use that graphic there. Now guys, this is a key thing that I have done in my own journey when I was healing from hypothalamic amenorrhea and just really trying to take care of myself, and that was limiting caffeine and added sugar intake. If you are having 2+ coffees a day fully caffeinated, try just doing 1 coffee a day. Caffeine and sugar can really exacerbate PMS symptoms like irritability, bloating. It can also lead to like even worse cramps, because when we're introducing those added inflammation responses from trying to tackle the caffeine, tackle the added sugars, our body is super smart and it'll like start releasing cortisol. Not that you have to be afraid of caffeine or sugar. I have that stuff too in my diet, in my nutrition sometimes, because we're being realistic here. But if you can do the best you can, you know, I always got an Americano with some steamed oat milk. I love that from a coffee shop. So then I'm like, okay, I'll just get a decaf with some steamed oat milk. Or if you're like, I can't deal with the headaches, do half calf for a while and then go to decaf. But that's just one way to take one of those factors where we can't control all the environmental stressors that life brings, but sometimes there's like, can I just exchange my cup of coffee for some decaf or something like that? Just to really help reduce that inflammation. You can opt for herbal teas, so like the raspberry leaf tea is awesome for like during that time of the month, really helps with menstrual cramps. And using natural sweeteners instead, monk fruit, stevia. Of course, don't go overboard, but doing those instead of like a sucralose or aspartame, something like that, can really help with that inflammation as well. Another great tip here, guys, is to eat regular and balanced meals. I feel like I talk about this so much, but this is such a foundation, and it has been a foundation for me in my hormonal healing journey. Hypothalamic amenorrhea is also still a key feature in my body recomposition journey right now. Balanced meals really help stabilize your blood sugar levels throughout the day, which can help manage mood swings and cravings. So if you ever notice like you get super strong sugar cravings around certain times of your cycle, during certain periods of the month, likely due to imbalanced blood sugars over time. Is it the end of the world? No. There's things you can do to really help that, and the for starters is trying to get those meals as regular as possible, starting out your day with 25 to 30 grams of protein, quality protein at that, and to get your blood sugars off to a really nice start for the day, so you're not hitting these peaks and valleys throughout the day. Now I want to take you through some certain foods that can actually help with stabilizing your hormones and hormonal harmony, as I would put it, balancing out your hormones in a way by increasing your intake of these foods. Again, they're not the end all be all, and they don't solve everything going on, but it can help in the process. Increasing cruciferous vegetables, broccoli, cauliflower, Brussels sprouts. I know a lot of people have had a hard time digesting these, so find different methods of cooking, oftentimes steaming them or just baking them in the oven for a while. Try different ways to get those in, even if you're starting out with like half cup on your plate, then you move to 1 cup and then 1.5 cups, so on and so forth. Let your body adjust to that. Why increase your intake of cruciferous vegetables? Cruciferous vegetables, they can actually have certain compounds that can support estrogen metabolism. Now, there are going to be varying studies about vegetables and just about any food known to man out there. So it's really just in the power of you to make your own educated decisions about what compounds serve your body the best and what compounds your body metabolizes the best. Healthy fats. So those are another thing that you can really increase. You always hear, oh, eat healthy fats, but what are healthy fats? We're thinking about healthy fats are in the categories of like avocados. You can do avocado oil, coconut oil. You can even use grass-fed butter, some ghee, beef tallow. You could also use olive oil for salad dressings. If you cook anything in high heat, beef tallow or avocado oil would be an awesome choice for you. Again, there's going to be varying studies on nuts and seeds, but If you're having some high quality almond butter or peanut butter and you enjoy that, I don't want to take that away from you, and that's okay to add in as well. Now, all these foods link to gut health, but also fermented foods can really help increase that beneficial bacteria in your gut. So think about some yogurts, specifically grass-fed, like pasture-raised Greek yogurt. You could do kefir, goat's milk kefir, or just regular cow's milk kefir. And then you could also add sauerkraut or some kimchi to your foods or your bowls. These foods, again, support gut health, which if your gut is balanced, then your hormones are in balance. So balanced gut equals hormonal harmony, because then your body can break down and utilize the nutrients from the foods you're eating effectively. The next thing that can really help as far as like food wise and ingesting something would be herbal teas. Think about like chamomile tea, super relaxing before bed, some peppermint tea if you have an uneasy stomach. Ginger can really help with the nausea if you get that as some of your PMS symptoms. And it can really help relax and reduce the extra stress-related hormone imbalances that are going on in your body. The last thing I wanted to go over with you is incorporating more gentle exercise during that time of the month specifically. Now, cycle syncing is a huge thing these days, and I just truly believe that every woman is so unique in your own cycle that seriously, do what's best for you. The science can say it all, but your body might not respond. Does that mean get rid of strength training for a week? No, it probably means during that time of your cycle, you're probably not going to be wanting to push some PRs when you are feeling bloated and your body is menstruating during that week. So just really listening to your body, but not losing that aspect of that self-discipline piece in the gym. Yes, respect your body. Yes, give your body rest, but you can do it in a different manner. Let's say it's like day 1, day 2 of your period. For me specifically, for example, yoga, walking, stretching, that's going to serve my body best because I'm just not feeling the gym that day. My body is inflamed already just from doing its thing, and also too, it can really help with decreasing that inflammation. If you're gentle with your body during that time, your body's gonna respond in a better manner. It can also help reduce stress and improve your mood and not feel so forced to do things or exercise that you just physically just despise doing at that time. But then there's other times maybe you have your cycle again, but then you feel like, oh, I can go lift some weights. Awesome, do that. But maybe instead of pushing the heavy weight, you're gonna do your sets, but you're gonna do a few more reps at a light to moderate weight that you can get at least 12 to 15 reps in each set, and keep it easy. Focus on your breathing. Focus on using, you can even do body weight or resistance bands during that time. But again, doesn't mean during certain cycles, doesn't mean you have to take a whole week off of lifting. I truly want to empower you to continue with that lifting, but we just change up the manner in which we go about it in the weight load and the reps, and then the type of exercises you're doing. There might need to be some modifications. Cardio in moderation, right? Like even during a body recomp phase, we don't want to just focus solely on cardio. Yeah, it's going to help something, and we don't want to completely minimize it. Things like swimming or cycling, dancing, something to get your body moving, get the blood flowing, that will help keep your endorphins, boost your endorphins going, improve your overall energy instead of just laying on the couch all day. And some women go through it. Some women have worse PMS symptoms than others, and it's easy just to sit here and say, oh, just push yourself. But sometimes it's like, okay, if we can get up and do a light 10-minute yoga flow on YouTube, get something moving, get it moving, even if you're like, whew, I'm feeling that, make modifications. Some mind-body exercises, again, yoga, Pilates. These more focus on the mindfulness and breathing, which can help reduce stress and help reduce that inflammation too in your body, because your mind's not push through this inflammation I'm already going through. We need to honor our bodies and what they do for us and how capable they are and how strong you can be during that time of the month, but also during any phase of your cycle. Don't doubt yourself in any week of your cycle or doubt yourself because you're having certain PMS symptoms. You could work through them. you can definitely work through them in the best way you know how. So I'm gonna stop blabbering and I'm gonna wrap this up here, you guys. So managing PMS and hormonal health through diet and lifestyle is absolutely achievable for anyone. And I hope that these tips truly gave you some actionable steps to start feeling better if you struggle with PMS symptoms during your cycle. And if you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, or leave a comment of what you want to see more of, because I need to hear from you in order to educate you and give you the knowledge, because I truly believe knowledge is power here on this channel, and you can do as you will with what's going to work for your body best. And I just want to empower you to make decisions that is going to help you embrace the strength you already have and want to gain, embrace that nourishment that you are working towards in your body, and embrace the fact that you are working on yourself to thrive in life. And thank you again for tuning in today. Stay strong and stay nourished. We'll see you in the next one.